I met Rick back in the third grade. I was 8 years old. I was out bouncing the girls' volleyball around in the corner at recess by myself, and he came out from behind the dumpster. He just had like the most prominent eyes, and I remember him having no one to play with, and I passed him the ball, and the rest is history. We like to go out, take walks in the park, bird watch, get coffee. I met her one night at Ponderosa. I accidentally walked into the women's restroom, and we butted heads, collided. She fell on her face, and I was screaming, I'm sorry," and we decided to see each other a few more times after that.
I was at Ponderosa one night, just in the bathroom washing my hands, and I hear someone screaming from, I think, the men's restroom is where I heard it from, and so I go in there, and the whole room is just flooded, and he has his foot, like, in the toilet. I don't know what he's doing, and I don't know why I decided to go out with him again, but that's kind of how it started, so.
I told Cynthia about Rick a week after she had moved in with me after we were engaged.
Well, we got engaged and moved in together, and like the next week after we move in, he starts doing these weird things, and I'm not really sure what he's doing, and I ask him, and he just says that, oh, this is for Rick, and mentioning this guy that I've never even heard of. So that's kind of how it started.
What does she think about Rick? Do they get along?
They have their ups and downs. It's a working relationship. You know, there's some hills and there's some valleys, but for the most part, I think they like each other a lot.
Does Rick go out on dates with you two?
All the time. Oh yeah. He picked the last place we went to. We went to the Chinese buffet. It was really great. He ate crab legs the whole time.
When you guys go out, does Rick come with you?
Well, first of all, we never go out anyway. Yeah, and if we occasionally do to go buy, I don't know, lettuce or something, he's always around all the time.
When was the last time you guys went out?
On an actual date, probably like 3 months ago, I'd say. And of course, Rick was there. We went to the movies, and I don't know, Jeff bought him some popcorn, so.
What movie was it?
I think the Smurfs. I don't know, Rick picked it. It was like, Rick picked it. Rick picked it.
Cynthia tells me that you haven't left the house in a while. When's the last time you've been out of the house?
That's not true. I was out last week.
Has Cynthia told you that you and Rick can't be friends anymore?
She mentioned it. I don't know why. I think they got into a fight or something the other day. I don't know.
What did they fight about?
Something. It was like the weather, or it was a football game. Baltimore Ravens were down by 3. Kicked a field goal.
I tried to be understanding at first, but eventually it just was driving me crazy. So I pretty much had to tell him, like, you have to pick between me or him.
How much time did you give him to choose?
I said, you know, you need to pick either me or Rick, and you have 2 weeks to decide this and try to figure it out.
And how long ago was that?
Last week, so he's got another week.
Did she tell you that Rick has to leave?
Yes.
And how much time do you have to choose?
Not long enough. A few days.
I understand that he chose you, and Rick is finally gone. How is he taking that?
He's depressed all the time. I mean, I wish I knew what to do, but it just got so ridiculous that I had to make him choose, and here we are, and I don't know, he doesn't seem happy anymore. He just literally sits in the corner, twiddling his thumbs. And I ask him to know what's wrong, and he just doesn't respond. Sometimes he's okay, but he gets in those moods where he just sits and does nothing.
Rick is gone. I don't know where he is. He just got up and left Monday morning. It's been 3 days. Makes me feel like shit. Makes me feel underappreciated. I think everything that I've lived for and worked up to gone to waste.
Do you think he'll ever come to terms with reality and realize his friend was never real?
I sure hope so. If not, I don't think I can stick around.
Halloween is Rick's favorite. He really liked candy corn. Stop the film. We couldn't be happier.
Yeah,
Whew, I'm glad I got over that.
me too.
No more Rick Stevens in this household.
Thank God.
I love you, honey.
I love you too.